Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everybody. Okay, let me introduce myself first. My name is Dini Haryani, and I'll be your new teacher. Okay, let's begin our lesson today. So today, we're gonna learn about narrative text. Okay, who knows what is narrative text is? Narrative text is a text that tell the story that past tense. Okay, the purpose of narrative text. The use of the narrative text itself has several purposes such as entertaining, educating, telling, conveying the author's experience, or as a medium to develop the imagination of the reader. Okay, its social functions is to tell stories or past events and entertain the readers. The social function of narrative text is to amuse, entertain, and to deal with an actual or vicarious experience in different way. Okay, we move to the generic structure of narrative text. The first one is orientation. The orientation section contains the opening of the story that contains the introduction of characters and place of the story. Okay, next, complication. In this section, the main character starts experiencing conflicts in his life and the main character must resolve the conflicts. Okay, the resolution section is the ending story section. In this section, all the problem must be resolved by the main character. Okay, next. We move to the language feature of narrative text. The first one is using the verb action in past tense forms. For example, walk, said, wandered, and etc. Next, we are using certain nouns as pronouns for certain people, animals, and objects in the story. For example, the princess, the girl, the king, the queen, and many others. Next, using adjectives that form a single unfight noun phrase. For example, the riding hood, the poison apple. Next, we use time connective and conjunctions to sort events. For example, before, after, then, next, soon, and many others. Use adverbs and adverbial phrase to indicate the location of incident or event. For example, on the sea, in a mountain, there, and many others. Okay, we move to kind of narrative text. There are 6 kind of narrative text. The first one is myth. Okay, for example, the story of Batara Kala, Xiaolao's son, the myth of Malin Kundang. Next, legends. For example, the story of Crying Stone, the story of Lake Toba, the story of Surabaya. Next, fables. For example, the story of Crocodile and Mouse Deer, the Wolf and the House Dog. Next, fairy tales. For example, Cinderella, Snow White, Pinocchio, Beauty and the Beast, and many others. Next, we move to the science fictions. For example, To the Moon From and Starship Trooper. Okay, that's all about our lesson today. I hope you comprehend the matter and using it in your lesson, especially in narrative text. Now, it's time to close the lesson. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.